As we all know, the best shape for transporting stuff is a box. Add a couple of sliding doors and voila! You have a minivan, the most practical of all vehicles. Honda's Odyssey and Toyota's Sienna dominate the minivan category, but Nissan thinks its boxy Quest is a worthy contender. Are they right? Well, let's find out. The Nissan Quest looks bigger than your average minivan, a sensation reinforced from the driver's seat with its wide dash implying real heft. Surprisingly, the Quest is actually smaller than the Dodge Grand Caravan by about 3 inches in length and 1 inch in width. It's also smaller than the Honda Odyssey and nearly identical in size to the Toyota Sienna. What gives? The answer is height. At 73 inches, the Nissan Quest stands several inches higher than its competitors, giving it a bulky look and class-leading headroom, provided you don't spring for the headroom-sapping moonroof. It may be boxy, but the Quest's Cylon-like face, blacked-out B, C, and D pillars, and sloping accent lines squeeze plenty of visual interest into what would otherwise be a rolling rectangle. The big takeaway from all this box talk is that a plus-sized persona doesn't make the Quest any less wieldy than other minivans, unless you happen to have a particularly low garage ceiling. In fact, the tall roofline adds a wonderful sense of roominess to the tastefully outfitted cabin. Interestingly, that feeling of roominess doesn't necessarily equal actual roominess. Behind the third-row seats is a competitive 37.1 cubic feet of luggage space, including the covered cargo area, but with the second and third rows stowed, there are only 119.8 cubic feet of space available. A figure measuring quite a bit smaller than the Toyota Sienna, Dodge Grand Caravan, and Honda Odyssey. As for total legroom, the Quest ranks mid-pack. Minivan shoppers should also know that the Nissan Quest has a 7-passenger capacity, while some of its competitors offer seating for 8. Numbers aside, the cabin is plenty accommodating, with lots of cup holders, low door sills that allow easy ingress, and a reasonable luggage liftover height. Additionally, material and build quality are impressive throughout. All that said, the Quest's interior does have its quirks. With the gear selector and drive, the climate and audio controls are partially obscured. The nav screen and related controls are a long reach from the driver's seat. And it would be nice if the front seat cushions extended further forward for better lower thigh support. None of these issues are insurmountable, but they are worth noting. On the open road, the Nissan Quest is light on driving fun. The soft suspension and less than engaging steering may not generate thrills, but they do deliver a supple, relaxed ride, which we're guessing is preferable to most minivan buyers. The Quest also excels at low-speed maneuverability. Its 36-foot turning circle is slightly tighter than the Nissan Maxima with which it shares a platform, enabling tight parking lot maneuvers and easy U-turns. Handling acceleration duties is Nissan's beloved VQ Series 3.5-liter V6, in this application producing 260 horsepower and 240 pound-feet of torque. The V6's ample thrust is sent to the front wheels by way of a CVT, or continuously variable transmission. Instead of gears, the CVT uses a belt stretched between 2 variable-width pulleys to provide a seamless range of transmission ratios. Smooth, uninterrupted acceleration is one benefit, but the CVT also keeps the engine operating in its ideal rev range, assisting performance and fuel economy. With an EPA rating of 19 miles per gallon in the city and 24 on the highway, the Nissan Quest matches the efficiency of the Toyota Sienna. Although the Honda Odyssey trumps both Nissan and Toyota with a max highway rating of 28 mpg. In addition to standard flat folding seats and covered rear storage that is accessible even with the third row stowed, the Nissan Quest offers numerous family-oriented options. Key standouts include one-touch power sliding side doors, a power liftgate that doesn't quite lift high enough for super tall guys, a rear seat entertainment system with an 11-inch screen, a Bose premium audio system, and a conversation mirror that lets those up front see what's happening in back. Children, you have been warned. Buyers who spring for the top-line LE trim should appreciate the added safety and visibility of its blind spot warning system and xenon headlights. Speaking of safety, all Quest trims include stability and traction control, active front head restraints, and 6 airbags including 3-row side curtain airbags. On the low end, the Quest S trim includes cloth seats and lowly steel wheels, but a high-end keyless entry system with push-button engine start, all for an opening price around $27,000, including destination. That puts the Quest's base price higher than the Dodge Grand Caravan, lower than the Honda Odyssey, and in line with the Toyota Sienna. Opt for the fanciest LE trim with its navigation, leather, and power third-row seats, and the cost for your Quest jumps to $43,000 or so. The latest generation Odyssey and Sienna are really excellent minivans, but their dominance also means they are common. For those who want a minivan that stands out, the elegant interior, distinctive styling, smooth powertrain, and family-friendly features of the Nissan Quest make it a worthy alternative.